So I finally got around to seeing Lilo and Stitch, the remake. Now, I will not be comparing it to its 2002 classic because that would be like comparing prime 25-year Ronaldo to the current Ronaldo. That would just be stupid. The truth is, Disney has been lacking of late, and I say of late for a couple of years now, okay? It's almost like they're this entity or this particular superstar way past their prime. Now, there was a time when Disney was a place to go to for everything interesting and fun. Just good movies, interesting stories, and a good time overall. But apparently, Disney right now is on a different level. It's almost like every time it's some propaganda or some stuff, it's gone to a point where even when that's not what they're trying to say, it looks like that's what they're trying to say. Even when they're trying to make a good movie, unfortunately, it's like pissing the crowd for so much now. No one believes it's rain. Everyone does run inside because they think it's piss. It's unfortunate, but it's kind of where Disney finds themselves. So as for this new Lilo and Stitch, or this remake rather, I will not be comparing it to its older one because it will only seem like a waste of time. The older one is a classic. It will not be rivaled. It will not be compared. It will always win this new one. So that's how it is. However, I may just take references. That will be all, but not a comparison at all. The old one will be better. Anyway, this new Lilo and Stitch just follow the same premise as the old one. Stitch is this crazy alien that was created for destruction, likes to cause chaos because, to be honest, even though he's intelligent, he's still young and doesn't really know better, and was born in a lab without any particular family or any kind of affection to know what it means to be loved or not to be loved. He was just an animal at some point. Anyway, coming to Earth, he found his way to Lilo, and somehow they became a family. I mean, in this entire movie, Stitch did find a way to understand what it means to be a family, to find love, just like the old one. The same thing with Lilo. Now, apart from Lilo and Stitch being the main characters of this movie, to be honest, this movie is also about Lilo and Nina, her sister, because at this point in the movie, Nina is kind of this struggling older sister doing her best to keep their house, keep their family together, keep Lilo out of trouble, even though Lilo is just a child. And it's not easy for her, even though she has her own dreams and aspirations to get to. She still has to take care of her family, which is not an easy thing to do. Anyways, the way the movie went is the same thing as the old or the cartoon went, which was just them trying to figure a way out of life and coming to this organization, this union of family and coming together, teaching Stitch what it means to be loved and to be part of a family and to grow. Pretty much it's just the same premise with this new one. However, the only major change from the old one and the new one was at the end of the old Lilo and Stitch 2002 classic cartoon. Eventually, Nina found a way to keep her sister and keep Stitch, and they were all united as one big happy family, right? But unfortunately, in this new one, Nina tends to leave Stitch and go to school, technically to become a marine biologist, even though she loves Lilo and wanted to stay with Lilo. Now, it's kind of a controversial end for a couple of people. On the one hand, people are saying, well, it's realistic. I mean, technically, she's still a child and she has dream aspirations. She can't spend her whole life just in taking care of Lilo, and she's going to give Lilo a better future. So she has to be in a better position. And that's how it should be. Technically, it makes sense. I'll be honest. I mean, she has to be in a better place to be able to put someone she loves in a better place, right? But then again, this is a movie about an alien, right? So I think where most people are getting it, or where I've seen most people get offended by it, is the fact that, well, this was a happy, simple movie. Okay, that was the truth. It was a happy, simple movie. Not much loss in the movie. Just, there were some emotional moments to get behind. But at the end of the day, it was a happy, simple movie. You could have easily written the script to be similar to the old cartoon where eventually Nina found a way to keep Lilo and to keep Stitch, and they were one big happy family. Not a case where, because they're going to bring in reality, because you can't pick some parts to put reality and some parts to be fictional. It's a movie, it's fictional, and anything we don't know, or shall I say, the laws of CPS doesn't shouldn't really apply 100% to a movie. Sure, we can just write random rules. It's a movie. So, in my opinion, I get where other people are coming from that, okay, technically in reality, she can't just live with her sister forever. She has her whole life to herself. She has to be in a better place, take care of Lilo and Stitch. And also, I understand why they say, well, it made it look like, oh, she wanted to go be a girl boss and just leave her sister behind. It's kind of, 50-50. I get where everybody's coming from. But if we're going to stick to fiction, yeah, we could easily just say something happened. Okay, the CIA agent, the aliens gave her something. But either way, they had to find a way to become a family in the end. All in all, Lilo and Stitch, if you've seen the old cartoon in the early 2000s, it's pretty much the same premise. I think just the end was a major difference. One, in the cartoon, they found a way, they became a family. Ohana means sticking together. In this new movie, yeah, Nina said, no, peace, bitch. I'm gonna go study and live my life, okay? But anyways, you're staying with our neighbor, so I can always find you. I can always reach you. You're not going to some foster home somewhere. You're around me. Anyway, the endings to me were just meh, I would say. Lilo and Stitch wasn't this mind-boggling, all crazy, and it wasn't meant to be, okay? It was just something remake, okay? So if it's a remake, it's gonna be do what remakes do. Give you some nostalgia and then you move on. Anyway, that's just my take for this one, guys. I'll see you in the next one.